At this time, I would like to ask you all to turn off electronic devices. Thank you. A quick note as we begin. We are using wireless headsets to provide interpreting services today. As a reminder, speakers, be sure to pause to allow for our interpreters to catch up. To all guests today, please be understanding as we work with this technology to help all of our community members participate in this event. Thank you. Family, friends, teachers, staff, school board members, and superintendent, welcome to the class of 2016 commencement ceremony. My fellow classmates and I are very honored to have you join us today as we begin our next journey down life's path.
The class of 2016 Salutatorian is a student who's been interested in programming and in playing guitar, and in his words, both of those are difficult to master, with each step forward its own reward. His early college year at Vermont Technical College this past year and his senior project, studying furniture refinishing, were some of the important accomplishments that he felt he had made during his high school years. Outside of college, he felt a sense of real accomplishment each day when working with a group of other students at the Vermont Youth Conservation Corps on their farm in Richmond. He has aspirations of becoming a software engineer and cybersecurity analyst. Please welcome this year's salutatorian, the son of Michael Doe and Chai Zhang, Edmund Doe.
All right. Welcome, friends and families of the class of 2016. And of course, how can we forget the staff that are here today that have gotten us this far and are with us today to celebrate this remarkable achievement. So I was hoping that I was all set for the year. Since I took early college, my classes ended a while ago. After Senior Expo, there are no more speeches, no more presentations, no more quizzes or exams for this school year. But last week, I was reminded that I had just one more speech to make. This one. So first, I want to say that we could not have done it without the support and guidance of our teachers and parents. And we may not even be on this stage today without them.
Okay, just project more, yeah.
So thank you for your sacrifices, your support, and your guidance to each and every one of us. I, for one, will always remember Miss Paquette, not only because she has been a great advisor, but because she continuously talks about Dale Carnegie.
Let's try it again. Try it again and see what happens. People want to make sure they get it. Try it again.
And I cannot forget to mention my dad, whose life stories seem to last like hours at a time, but they always mean well. Although I was not here in the high school for much of this year since I was busy drowning myself in college work, I can still speak on the 3 years that I've been here. And I can tell you that we are talented and a diverse graduating class. Big or small, everyone in this graduating class has made some remarkable achievements in their time here. Whether it is turning their grades around, winning competitions, or becoming active community members, or breaking personal goals, all the while studying and passing quizzes and exams and making projects and speeches. Which one of us could forget the stress from working on these essays, presentations, and projects? They take a lot of work, focus, and in spite of how much we would like to procrastinate, we still get this done. Now, I can't say that for everybody because I don't know everybody in my entire class individually. That would be exceptionally challenging to do that. But because almost everybody here have had classes with one another or worked together in some way, whether it would be in the classroom, in the community, or in extracurriculars, I think it is safe to assume that we all have similar experiences. You could say we are our own small community. It is important that everyone in this class remembers the faces of those that are around us right now, because you may bump into each other one day. From now till then, they may have become a professional athlete, a famous author, a renowned mathematician, or even a mad scientist. Do not be afraid to use this bit of advice for every encounter that you have in the future, because if you do, your opportunities are boundless. Whatever future plans that you have after graduation, whether it's college, work, or serving our country, take pride in the time that you have spent here. Always remember the friends that you have made, the moments you share with those friends, and the friendly faces of everyone in this district. Because this is a unique place. It'll be difficult to find a place so similar. Cherish these memories well. With that said, I think the most important thing is to remember not only the embarrassing moments that randomly mentioning Minecraft in a speech, being pants in the hallway, or running into a pole in New York City. I have to admit, those are worth remembering. But most importantly, keep in mind the lessons and life skills that you've learned in your time here, since those will always go a long way in the real world. I don't have much more to say, but I'll end on this note. Congratulations, class of 2016. We have made it. Thank you.
Thank you, Edmund. The class of 2016 Valedictorian is passionate about writing, theater, and becoming the best possible version of herself. As you can tell, we have some feedback problems, and I'm going to try to adjust them now while we're waiting here. So I'll keep adjusting as we go so that it's a little bit better for our valedictorian when she speaks. The most important achievement of her high school years was the work that she did as a member of our graduation expectation development team. And in the community, she has been serving as a student representative and elected secretary for the City of Winooski Community Services Commission. She hopes to work in the publishing industry and other creative fields throughout her life. Please welcome this year's valedictorian, the daughter of Robin and John Little, Hannah Little.
Thank you, Mr. Wheeler. I'm honored to be standing before you as a student of Winooski High School one last time and to have the opportunity as valedictorian to talk to you about what we as a class have learned and the hard-won wisdom we have earned in this school. This is a place that lets the students make a difference, a place where even orphan immigrants can leave their fingerprints and rise up, as proven by the wealth of diversity on this stage with me today. I'm honored to be representing such hardworking and talented young people. Looking at all your faces under those caps today, I feel a lot of emotions: happiness, excitement, nostalgia. But the strongest emotion is of pride. I look at where we are and where we started, and all I see is infinite possibility. It is so rewarding to see our hard work pay off. But no matter how much personal effort we put into our education, none of us would be here without our phenomenal teachers. Miss Mellon taught us how to remember Sokotoa by singing it to the tune of Black and Yellow by Wiz Khalifa. Miss Lauterbach taught us Plato's allegory of the cave. Mr. Litt tried to teach us Shakespeare, but nobody voted for the class. Mr. McQuinn taught us a love of trivia and geography through Sporkle and GeoGuessr. Scholars Bowl gets 'em. And Miss Bundy taught us you can never have too many mole puns or too much chocolate, and that it's the end of the world as we know it. And it really is. At this moment, we are making the biggest leap of our young lives and leaving behind the only world we've ever known. Whether you're going to trade school or college or work, our time sitting in a stuffy classroom from 8 to 3 every day is over, unless any of you decide to become a teacher. Irrefutably, a new chapter is beginning for all of us. I don't pretend to know the challenges we'll face in this world, but I'm not afraid. At this moment in our lives, our youth is our greatest asset. We have our whole lives ahead of us. We don't have to have it all figured out right now. So ask questions. Sometimes the questions are complicated and the answers are simple. Seek opportunities. Embrace the unknown. Seize the moment and stay in it. You get nothing if you wait for it. Be open to whatever direction your life takes you, even if it isn't what you'd planned. Plans change. I'd like to take a moment to recognize some fellow graduates who I have shared friendships with since kindergarten: Brandon Bigelow, Edmund Doe, Hao Dong, Taylor Langlace, and LaDanya Taylor. Brandon, you've always been a bro. It's been incredible to watch you grow into the smart, funny, respectful young man you are today. You're going to make a great nurse, and I wish you the best of luck at Castleton. Edmund, congratulations on being salutatorian of our class. Though we've been academic rivals since middle school, I've always admired your work ethic and your superiority in math at every level. Your future is ripe with possibilities, and I wish you the best of luck at UVM. Hao, it's been a pleasure to be your mama hen. You're incredibly sweet and very talented artist. It's been wonderful watching your confidence grow, especially these last 4 years. I look forward to writing screenplays for you someday. Taylor, our prom queen, you've always been a friendly face. I enjoyed getting to know you and watching you grow into the beautiful young woman you are today. Have fun at Eckerd, study hard, go tanning in that Florida sun. LaDanya, you too have always been a bro. I am so proud to see you graduate today. You are one of my best friends in this school, and it's been a privilege to see you become the talented, funny, beautiful young woman you are. And yes, I forgive you for stealing that pencil in 2nd grade. These 5 students are only some of the stellar graduates on this stage with me today. I wish all of you the best of luck in your endeavors, and remember, from here on in, history has its eyes on you. I'd like to close with a quote that sums up everything I want to convey to you today. Theodore Seuss Geisel, better known by his nom de plume, Dr. Seuss, said that life's too short to wake up with regrets. So love the people who treat you right, forgive the ones who don't, and believe that everything happens for a reason. If you get a chance, take it. If it changes your life, let it. Nobody said it'd be easy. They just promised it would be worth it. Thank you all, and congratulations to the Winooski High School class of 2016.
I would like to introduce Miss Elena Westcombe. Elena is a native of Bakersfield, Vermont. She graduated from Bellows Free Academy in 2009 and Bay Path College in 2013 with a bachelor's in science degree in forensic science. She completed her post-baccalaureate classes in medical laboratory science at the University of Vermont. She is currently a medical examiner at the University of Vermont Medical Center and a medical technologist at Northwestern Medical Center. Please join me in welcoming Miss Elena Westcombe.
All right, so congratulations, class of 2016. So it's hard to believe, but 7 years ago, I was in your shoes. I was sitting in a room much like this, feeling excited for summer, nervous for the fall, and happy that I made it through 4 years inside the walls of Bellows Free Academy. So congratulations on all of the hours you spent on your homework, the many standardized tests, the field trips you made it through, the class projects, they all brought you here today. And guess what? You made it. I encourage you all to look around, look at your friends, your families, your instructors, and take a moment to thank them. Thank them for being a part of your journey this far, and thank them for making you who you are today. I had the absolute pleasure to meet with a few of your classmates and hear how they were feeling, what they were most nervous about, and what they would miss most about Winooski High School. And there are a few pieces of advice I'd like to leave with you as you make your way into the next chapter of your life, whether that be college, trade school, or into the workforce. My first piece of advice is always learn something new. Remember when you started here in Winooski, many of you joined sports teams, chorus, band, or any other extracurricular activity to meet new people and make new friends. Trying something new when you go off to the next chapter will allow you to do the same. And it's so important to open your minds to new ideas, innovations, and thoughts. Start a new volunteer project or create your own, but constantly keep your mind working. There was also some concerns about your time management skills. How you'll possibly get it all done, how long will it take, and will you have time for your friends and family? My advice, take time for yourself. There are going to be days that you hate. There will be days that you want to give up on school, that you don't want to go to work, and there will be days that are very overwhelming. Make sure that first and foremost, you take care of yourself in order to give your best at everything you do. This may mean you have to skip a football game or not go out with your friends. This also might mean taking a long walk or reading a new book, whatever makes you happy. Amidst all of the chaos of college, work, and school, remember you. And having spent most of your days with the same classmates, many of whom became your friends, you'll be entering a whole new world. But always remember to be yourself. I've been there, and I know how hard it is to remember this at times. Whether you like to be considered the nerd, or the athlete, the star cheerleader, or the best singer, always remember what makes you different from everyone else. Remember who you are and who you want to become. You will see many changes in yourself through the next 4 years. And my biggest hope for each of you is no matter the label that you give yourself, you always know exactly who you are. And over the years, you'll accumulate many of these labels. And even with each new title, always remember to be proud of exactly who you are. And last but not least, I'll leave you with a quote. Always remember that Ralph Blum said, "Nothing is predestined. The obstacles of your past can become the gateways that lead you to new beginnings." So congratulations to the class of 2016. You made it.
The following is an explanation of the honor regalia worn by graduates. Gold cords signify honor students. White and blue stoles signify the National Honor Society. White and purple stoles signify the National Technical Honor Society. Before awarding the graduation scholarships and awards, it is also important for us to recognize the recipient of the University of Vermont Green and Gold Scholarship. This year's recipient is Edmund Doe. The 2016 Graduation Scholarships and Awards. The Class of 2003 Scholarship, co-sponsored by Dollars for Scholars, is presented to a senior who has demonstrated dedication to his or her class and exhibited genuine care and respect for Winooski High School. The 2016 recipient is Hao Dong. The Winooski Eagle Scholarship is presented to a deserving student continuing his or her education. And the 2016 recipient is Abdullah Shakir. The Service Scholarship, sponsored by Dollars for Scholars, is awarded to a student who volunteers dependable and well-organized assistance within the school and/or within the community. The 2016 recipient is Umabi. The Maida F. Townsend Scholarship sponsored by Dollars for Scholars, is given to a student who has demonstrated a love of learning, an openness to the richness of differences among people, and a willingness to use his or her time and talent in service to others. The 2016 recipient is Hannah Little. The VFW Community Service Award is presented to 2 graduates in recognition of outstanding community service. The 2016 recipients are Taylor Langlaise and Home Pradhan. The academic scholarships, co-sponsored by Dollars for Scholars, is presented to 2 students who excel academically. And the 2016 recipients are Hannah Little and Edmund Doe. The Vermont Honor Scholarship, initiated by the Vermont Legislature, is presented to a student with outstanding academic achievement going on to college. The 2016 recipient is Hannah Little. The Student Council Scholarship, co-sponsored by Dollars for Scholars, is presented to a student who has made notable contributions to bettering Winooski High School, who has served his or her community, who is active in school activities, and who handles responsibilities willingly and efficiently. The 2016 recipient is Rosie Yar. Board of School Directors Awards. These awards, co-sponsored by Dollars for Scholars, are presented to 2 graduates who have shown the most improvement during their 4 years of high school. The 2016 recipients are Ganesh Rai and Zutinar. The Woody and Susan Martell Scholarship, co-sponsored by Dollars for Scholars, is presented to a student with financial need who is pursuing higher education and who has participated in athletics, attained good grades, and been a good school and community citizen. The 2016 recipient is Brandon Bigelow. The Winooski Education Association Scholarship is presented to 2 individuals entering the field of education in recognition of exceptional contributions to school activities and all-around excellence in academics. The 2016 recipients are Uma B. and Home Pradhan. The Beverly Poulin Memorial Scholarship in memory of Beverly Poulin is given to 1 male and 1 female going into the STEM area and who have demonstrated outstanding academic achievement. The 2016 recipients are Rama B. and Edmund Doe. The Winooski Business Department Scholarship is awarded to a student who has excelled in business classes and are pursuing a degree in business or a related field. Recipients will have demonstrated a desire to learn about business by challenging themselves to learn beyond the classroom and contributing their knowledge to class discussions. This scholarship is paid for by fundraisers done in the Winooski High School Business Department. The 2016 recipient is Taylor Langlaise. The Challenge Scholarship, sponsored by Dollars for Scholars, is presented to a well-rounded, highly motivated student in the top 25% of the graduating class who has overcome obstacles in achieving his or her success. The 2016 recipient is Rosiar. The PTO Scholarship, co-sponsored by Dollars for Scholars, is presented to a student who is pursuing a career in education and who has displayed community involvement through work or school experience. The 2016 recipient is Uma B. The Friends of Winooski High School Scholarship, co-sponsored by Dollars for Scholars, is given to 2 students who have shown an overall commitment to and involvement with the high school in multiple and varying ways. The 2016 recipients are Taylor Langlaise and Brandon Bigelow. Al's French Fries Scholarship, co-sponsored by the Dollars for Scholars, is presented to a graduate with financial need planning on a 4-year post-secondary program. The 2016 recipient is Zutinar. The Bob Weiss Scholarship is awarded to a student who demonstrates his or her curiosity about the world through asking questions and demonstrating determination in the pursuit of understanding. The 2016 recipient is A.J. Preby Carter. The VFW Scholarship is a scholarship presented to a student with a GPA of 3.0 or better, pursuing a degree who has fulfilled their community service and has been involved in other extracurricular activities. The 2016 recipient of the VFW Scholarship is Hannah Little. The Carol L. Kessler RN Memorial Award is presented to a student or students who are in the upper 25% of the senior class and who have demonstrated a love of life, acted as role models or mentors to peers, and who preferably are intending to continue their education at any accredited post-secondary institution to pursue a career in healthcare or a related field. The 2016 recipient is Rosie Yar. The Leadership Scholarship, sponsored by Dollars for Scholars, is given to a student who has demonstrated outstanding leadership qualities and exemplified positive attitudes. The 2016 recipient is Taylor Langlaise. The Part-Time Scholarship, sponsored by Dollars for Scholars, is awarded to a student in the top 25% of the senior class who has financial need and a dedication to pursue a post-secondary degree on a part-time basis. The 2016 recipients are Esther Nibitanga and Susmita Mangar. The Class of 2013 Scholarship is a scholarship for a senior who has demonstrated dedication to his or her class and exhibited a genuine care and respect for Winooski High School. This year's recipient is Rama B. The John J. Makovsky Community Service Scholarship is given to a deserving student who has participated actively in community service. The 2016 recipient is Edmund Doe. The Winooski Booster Club Scholarship awards 4 athletes who participated in sports throughout high school, especially their senior year, and demonstrated outstanding leadership qualities on and off the playing field. The 2016 recipients are Brandon Bigelow, Taylor Langlaze, Umabi, and Balwi. The Mayor and City Council scholarships, co-sponsored by Dollars for Scholars, are presented to 1 male and 1 female student who have shown the most improvement over the 4 years of high school. The 2016 recipients are Lubna Abdul Khalik and Bal Wee. We have 1 additional scholarship to present. The Vermont Basketball Coaches Association Scholarship is presented to a graduate who is nominated by the coach and chosen by the state committee. This year's winner is Brandon Bigelow. And this concludes the presentation of scholarships and awards.
It is time to present our diplomas for the class of 2016. Lubna Abdul Khalik. Uma B. Rama B. Brandon Bigelow. Edmund Doe. Hao Zhang Dong. Kip Nolan Doobie. Oliver Enwa. Jonathan Fay. Derek Forrester. Matthew Gilmette. Anthony James Jones, Jr. Taylor Lorraine Langlays. Hannah Joy Little. Monmaya Louitel. Yasin Ali Malawiya. Susmita Mangar. Fartoon Muhammad. Zuti Nar. Esther Nibatanga. Andy Pham. Home Pradhan. AJ Preeby Carter. Sabrina Schmidt. Abdullah Ali Shakir. Idris Sheikh Bilay. LaDanya Taylor. Kristen Flo Vincent. Alyssa Lee Winiger. Bal Wee. Rosie Yar. Khalil Young. Yeah, see if you can get it. Get that out for Rosie. Get it out for Rosie. Yep. Friends and family, let me introduce to you and let us all congratulate the class of 2016.